Michael, did you get out of that what you wanted this afternoon?
Yeah, in some aspects we did. It's a very young team that we started with. Predominantly the players who didn't play very much post-lockdown, and some of the younger players, some of the lads who have come back from loan. Obviously, Harry Suter played, and Bennett coming back after his loan as well. So we got a lot from the game. We knew it would be competitive. Linfield are, preparing for a Champions League game. They play on Tuesday against Legia Warsaw. But the disappointing thing was that I thought we could have been a little bit slicker in our play at times and a little bit more clinical in the final third.
In sections, did you see parts of stuff that you worked on in training this week?
Well, yeah, we have things in our play that we've consistently worked on since we came to the club, and we played the 4-3-3 today, which is what we played for most of the season last season. So there was aspects of that were good, and other aspects that could have been better, to be honest.
You spoke towards the end of last season that you want to see a bit more from the young players. You give them quite a few an opportunity today. Did you feel as though some took that opportunity?
Well, some give us something to think about, and like the great thing about this, good or bad, it helps you make a decision on younger players. I thought some of them should have done better, if I'm honest, against this level of opposition. They're playing against a team here. Some of the players here are part time, for example, or they're players that have been in England and not maybe made the grade there for one reason or another. So I think it was a good gauge for where our players are a little bit as well. And we've had lads who've been out on loan who are coming back. We've lads who are clubs want on loan as well. So we have to think about. I think the young players have been great since we brought them around the squad, but they're not affecting the team enough. The bottom line is they're not affecting the team enough. Tyrese has affected the team. Obviously, Nathan to an extent has affected the team, but they need to affect the starting 11 now, and that's where we need to see a wee bit more from them.
It was your first opportunity today to see Morgan Fox, Harry Suter and Benny Cafogi.
Yeah.
How did you feel they fared today?
Pleased with Morgan. We know exactly what he is. He's a very steady player. He's good left sided, obviously natural left back, can play, uses the ball well. I just thought he was very comfortable in the game today. He's suffered a wee bit with blisters this week, so we only played him for 45 minutes. Bennett was good. Worked away hard again. He's coming back after an ACL injury. That takes a bit of time. He probably was unlucky not to score on a couple of occasions. Nice little pass for the goal as well. So every day Bennett will get sharper, he'll get stronger. We've seen this week what his attributes are, and we just got to get him more and more game ready, and that's natural. Harry came in. I thought at times he was a wee bit slack defensively in terms of his use of the ball. Could have been a little bit better. Him and Nathan both could have moved the ball a little bit quicker. But we have to. These lads are only back in. Harry's been away from the club for 18 months on loan, so he's got to feel his way back in. But we're going to have to push him a little bit more. Him and Nathan both before they can really push to be a starting player.
It was your first friendly of the pre-season programme. Do you hope to maybe get a couple more in before the season starts?
Oh yeah, we've games lined up. I think we play Burton next week, and then we have a game at the training ground against Shrewsbury. We possibly have a Carabao Cup game on the 29th, or we'll have another game, and then we have a game scheduled against Newcastle on the 5th. So yeah, we've got enough games. The players that played towards the end of the season post-lockdown don't have to play what you would normally play in a pre-season, so hence why obviously the likes of James Chester, Danny Batt, Sam Vokes, Sam Clucas weren't involved today, and most of the players, James McLean and Nick Powell, come on and give us a little cameo for 20 minutes, but those players they're almost ready to play now.
On the transfer front, you managed to bring in Stephen Fletcher yesterday. How pleased are you to get that one over the line?
Very pleased. We felt we needed more goals in the team, and Stephen's record speaks for itself. He's first of all, he's very keen to come. That was an important thing for me, and you have to sit with an older player and make sure that his head's in the right place to come. And at a 3-hour meeting with Stephen, that was all very positive. I think he'll make us better. I think he'll make the players around him better. Positive influence in the dressing room as well. So he can't wait to get started, which is a good thing as well. And I think it'd be a really good signing.
Do you hope to make many more signings?
Yeah, we have to be. We would like to strengthen the squad. It's difficult because the rules of financial fair play mean it's difficult for us to spend money in any areas, and we have players at the club that need to move on. We have players who are coming back from loans overseas that it's in their interest and our interest that they move on. So that restricts us a little bit on what we can do in the transfer market. But yeah, we're always on the lookout for the right type of player. But we are a little bit restricted by obviously the situation with where we are at the club in terms of what we spent in the past and obviously some of the players. We still have too many players in the building now.